Hello, Wolfpack. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are ready for another exciting week of workouts. Got some fun tests this week and a whole bunch of different new movement combinations. So hope you guys are stoked for that. Also, the Oli class coming back Tuesday, Thursdays from 5:30 to 7 p.m. is very exciting. So we all know how challenging the Oli lifts can be. The only way to get better at them is to do them more frequently and getting lots of technique practice in. So I hope we can make the Oli class, get a little extra work in, and improve those lifts. So Monday, we're going to match last week's kind of volume work here. So this is still 2 sets, not for time. We are working through front squat volume, and then I added some wall walk volume. So we've never really done wall walks in a not for time like technique kind of fashion or a volume accumulation fashion. I've always just been in a Metcon. So you have a chance to kind of slow it down, focus on a few things that we'll go over for the wall walks that we can improve them on so they get better in the Metcon. So same rep scheme as last week for the front squats, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. If you did this last week, the goal would be to add a little bit of weight, a manageable amount of weight. So we still want to make sure that the front squats are unbroken and challenging, but not max effort. Okay, clean it from the ground, go into the front squats from there. So I would add 10 to 20 pounds from last week to progress this just a little bit. And the wall walks are actually cut in half, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the reason I paired this with front squats is because the last time we did wall walks, I don't remember what we paired them with, but my legs were extremely fatigued, and that actually made my wall walks a lot more challenging because you should be trying to walk up the wall with your legs and not your arms. So my purpose of putting these together was to add some leg fatigue so you were aware of your legs as you're walking up the wall, and hopefully kind of getting in the groove of being like, man, I really need to use more of my legs to get up the wall and not just push up with my shoulders. So the leg fatigue might get you to think about that and kind of find a different way to utilize your legs to climb up the wall, in turn making us faster, be able to do more reps because we're not relying solely on our shoulders, yada, yada, yada. So I think this will be a fun combo. I still think these later 2 rounds, 6, 4, 3, 2, are going to be tough ones just because we've accumulated so much volume in these first 2. So remember to rest as long as you need between sets to do the front squats unbroken with perfect form, and then to do the wall walks with speed, but also perfect technique, making sure we're utilizing our entire body all the way up and all the way down. Okay. And then we got a very open AMRAP, the very common 7-minute AMRAP the Open's done before, and a very common rep scheme we've done for many, many years that the Open has done as well, 3, 6, 9, 12. Always seems to be some kind of ascending or descending rep scheme. Could be 1 rep, can be 3 reps. We see a lot of 3-reppers. So decided to put in a little power snatch toe to bar together because we don't always get to do these movements together, and they actually compound each other and make each other very challenging. So we want to obviously make sure the power snatch weight is very, very light and something that we can cycle for big sets of reps, because as we get through the 3, 6, 9, once we get to the double digits, 12 to 15 to 18, right, those reps start to accumulate a lot and get very challenging. So we want to make sure that that power snatch weight is something that we can rip to the floor, rip above head, and maintain good technique and breathing, because it's not the heaviest thing in the world. Okay, toes to bar, again, it's going to be all over the place for everybody, but we want to try to string together consistent sets for ourselves and avoid breaking more than we need, because there is a small time frame in this workout. So if you know you got 3s down pretty well, you can hang 3s, 2 sets of 3, 3 sets of 3, 4 sets of 3, moving on, and stay consistent, rather than trying to bust out a 6 and a 9, and then when we get to the 12s, we're smoked and we're having to break more. Okay, so pick a good consistent toe to bar set for you that you can hang on to. That's going to keep you in line. It's also going to help you get through the workout without fatiguing so much that the power snatch break and yada yada. So I think this would be a great workout. It is meant to be fast. You should be transitioning back and forth very quickly, but it is going to be a lot of forearm fatigue. It's going to be a lot of midline fatigue, because as you go down to the ground and back up, you're also still compressing your midline almost in the exact same fashion as a toe to bar. You're just moving the weight versus moving your body on the bar. So I think this is a great combo. It's going to obviously improve both movements, and then if we do the movements outside of each other, we're definitely going to progress and it'll be easier. So have fun with the workout tomorrow, get some good volume in, and we will see you in the gym. Later, Wolfpack.